Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. As you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
We have a great finisher here in Darwin Núñez. In my view, he's someone who...
And the shot! Oh, that was close. Benfica have played a lot of games just lately. Squad rotation or tinkering start to become prevalent at times like this.
Absolutely. I think nowadays the science that goes on behind the scenes can tell a manager who's in the best shape, so he can use that information now to juggle his squad. Yeah, Peter, just have a look at this and see how the strikers are drifting into wide positions now.
And that's tactical, is it? It's not been forced on them?
No, it's all related to the hope of creating space for midfield runners.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, off the bar! And it's played forward. Paris Saint-Germain, clearly one of the informed teams in the league right now. 5 wins out of 5 coming into this game, and hopes for them are rising all the time. Doué. And he's there to hoof it away. Zaire Emery. Fence has got rid of that. Hakimi. Darwin. Paris Saint-Germain pushed by the confidence of a narrow win in their last game. Taarabt tries to stroke it through. Has a pop! Goal! Benfica! Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Benfica take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Andre Almeida gets it back. Darwin. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Taarabt. Now it's Darwin. Is there any support? He might not need it. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Darwin. Waldschmidt hitting the first half equaliser in his last game. Taarabt. Samaris. Taarabt. Andre Almeida. Forward it goes. Get a throw in. Mendes goes looking. Out to the left it goes. Doué. Has a goal! Gilberto finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Otamendi drives it forward. Schmidt just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Now it's Nunez! He's got away with one there. Zaire Emery. Doué. Fabian Ruiz plays it forward. Kvaratskhelia. He's gone for it! Goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time.
That'll be the final action of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So, there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. The action has already resumed here. And he's straight offside. Benfica contested that thriller-minute draw last time. Mendes tries to get it forward quickly. Gonzalo shapes to shoot! Pixie. Tarat. Pinged one through here. What a ball this has turned out to be. Kvaratskhelia unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Everton. He's got away. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Done very well to intervene. Waldschmidt. It's a loose ball. And the follow-up. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
They've seen lots of the ball. Trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. It's come through. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain presented with a golden opportunity here. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So having trailed, this to go ahead. Oh, brilliant save from Vlachodimos!
I had a gut feeling they'd missed the penalty, but they have to find a gutsiness themselves from here.
Now it's Pizzi. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. Hoists it forward. Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. Ramos showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Andre Almeida sends it forward. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Andre Almeida. Everton. And it's Tarat. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Kvaratskhelia looks to dink one in. Cut out in the nick of time.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Kvaratskhelia. Doué. Strong punch. Going for goal!
Paris Saint-Germain merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Kvaratskhelia. Vertonghen. Samaris. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Andre Almeida goes look, Schmidt! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Samaris. And it's Taarabt. Everton.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Vertonghen has been caught there, it's a foul. Vlachodimos gets it upfield. And that will be the final act. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoil. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. And atmosphere, it's Lewandowski! Fabian Ruiz. Lee Kang-in. Paris Saint-Germain have been mighty impressive away from home, unbeaten in 5. Lee Kang-in. Oh, the ball's come loose! Fabian Ruiz. Lee Kang-in. Fabian has a pop!
Paris Saint-Germain have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Lewandowski! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
And that's been levered clear. Gavi, he's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Forward it goes. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. It's Lewandowski! Disappointing finish in the end.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Neves. Barcelona come here off the back of that highly entertaining 2-2 draw. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so we're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Szczesny gets it upfield. That's a throw. Beraldo. Lee Kang-in. Koundé. Barcelona are the most prolific team in the league this season. Balda. Pedri has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Dembele. Gonzalo Ramos. Lee Kang-in. Look at the defender bombing forward. Eric Garcia with a fine tackle. Gavi. Araujo. Pedri plays it forward. Hakimi gets it back. Pedri. Rafinha provides an outlet. Repelled by the keeper. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski, goes for goal! He's managed to get that all wrong. Hakimi. Paris Saint-Germain are leading with half-time drawing close. Gonzalo Ramos! Oh, taken with style! And with that goal comes comfort! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Koundé. Casado. Pedri. Rafinha. Balde tries to get it forward quickly. Rafinha. Gavi. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And the half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Paris Saint-Germain ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Already up and running for the second half. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Vitinha. He spotted the run and played him through. Has a hit! Defending of the desperate variety. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Balde drives it forward. He's picked him out. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. No messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to...
Rafinha! Massive leap! And the follow-up! It's broken, it's come back out! Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication.
Koundé really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
And it's Dembele. Oh, good interception. Rafinha. Balde. He's found his man. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha up to meet it. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Marquinhos gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the left.
And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw! Oh, that is a bit special. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Hoists it forward. That has sent him sprawling.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Yamal. And here's It's Lewandowski! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Paris Saint-Germain are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Sabani. And it's played forward. Eric Garcia goes looking. Rafinha. Lee Kang-in. Oh, it's Fabian Ruiz. Gonzalo Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos! No mistake!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Vitinha did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Araujo. Rafinha. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Lewandowski. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Forward it goes. He's played him through. In for a hefty challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Hoists it forward. And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
De Jong. What a ball! It's Lewandowski! And time is up. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a...
Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. And we have in front of us this Dembele hits it! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Diogo Dalot. Mount. Paris Saint-Germain are on a good run here at home, unbeaten in the last 5. Hoists it forward, cuts it out. Martinez. Keeps everyone guessing. Could be thinking about a shot here. No foul, says the referee. And now the breakaway. Dembele tries to get it forward quickly. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way.
Euro just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
It's Dembele. He's made sure that that won't get through. Bruno Fernandes. It's wrestled off the ball. Dembele goes looking. Well positioned to make that interception. Done very well to intervene. It's a decent ball.
Manchester United really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Paris Saint-Germain will want to steer clear of any disciplinary issues this time round. You don't want suspensions to start totting up. Cleared without complication. Hakimi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played it. Has a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Hakimi conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Fabian Ruiz. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Sesko. Yoro. Forward it goes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. De Ligt has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Dembele battles to win it back. Lovely bit of skill there. Mount. Bruno Fernandes. Mount. Looking to get within range. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Dembele. Gonzalo Ramos. Played out to the right. He gets past his man. That's been won straight back. Gonzalo Ramos. Shot at goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Gonzalo Ramos is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Fabian Ruiz. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Diogo Dalot can get it clear. Lee Kang-in. Meno gets it back. Fabian Ruiz. Hernandez. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Sesko. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Matheus Cunha. Lee Kang-in. Neves. Hakimi. That's a brilliant interception. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. And we are up to the break.
Paris Saint-Germain really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Paris Saint-Germain head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Now the team any further forward than they were when they started out. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's got through. A chance to play it in. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Gets the better of his man. Shade too heavy. People can pick that up. And the volley. And that's off target.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
The Red Devils, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
It's come from Gonzalo Ramos! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes plays it forward. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Neves. It's Dembele. It's Dembele! Good strike, quite an alarm. Mount. And it's played forward. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's come loose. Hernandez. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. There could be trouble here. And for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Vitinha stands over the ball. He'll be looking to dink one in. He's had a shot! No mistake! Finally the breakthrough! Paris Saint-Germain draw first blood here.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind, when the going gets tough, etc.
De Ligt battles to win it back. Mount. Bruno Fernandes. It's a loose ball. Fabian Ruiz. Lee Kang-in drives it forward.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And he heaves it forward.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Maciej Cunha. And they win it back again. Lee Kang-in. And here's Dembele. Tries a shot! Was a matter of inches.
Kvaratskhelia probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Paris Saint-Germain just have to run down the clock. De Ligt.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Looking to force his way through. Zirkzee is fouled. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
And look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Bruno Fernandes! Bruno Fernandes with the short one. That's great strength on the ball. Now he's tried one! Bruno Fernandes, who's short, and it's Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. They need to get it in quick. Bruno Fernandes. Chance! There goes the final whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. Well, a quick look at the opposition, and results really have not been good for them at all just recently. They haven't won at all in the last three.
No, there's no hiding place, Peter. This is becoming a little too serious, and with the usual sound bites being bandied about, they're beginning to run out of excuses for me. The atmosphere amongst the supporters has turned to one of strain, and I just hope the players can cure that before the pressure becomes unbearable, I suppose.
The action has already started. Miretti. Vitinha. Paris Saint-Germain are unbeaten on the road so far. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Kvaratskhelia. Danger averted for now. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Cuts it out. Juventus are on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism. Oh, real danger here! Zhegrova. Right through the middle. Have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Hakimi. Oh, good interception. Holm. Bremer. Bremer plays it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. Koopmeiners. McKennie. He's got it, and he's got time. Holm. McKennie. Doué. Kvaratskhelia. Hakimi. Hakimi drives it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Openda. Nicely measured. Goes for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And that has been cleared. Has a goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. Doué. There is the half-time whistle. So neither team has broken through. It's certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. So deadlock still as the second half begins. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Paris Saint-Germain were relieved to hold on for a win last time round and go again now. David. Cambiasso. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Hoists it forward. Fabian Ruiz. Doué. Cambiasso. It's being played forward. Juventus have a free kick.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
David. Hits one! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
David certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Vitinha. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Nuno Mendes. Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. Gets a good foot in there. Cambiasso. Has he found his man? David. Looking to get on the end of this. That's put paid to a promising move. Nuno Mendes. Doué. Kvaratskhelia is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gets wrestled off the ball. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Bremer. Tries to locate someone up front. He's off on a marauding run, and the shot! Can't get the better of his opposite number. Doué. Little doubt, that is a foul. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz.
Paris Saint-Germain. Are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide.
He's had a shot! In it goes! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Paris Saint-Germain are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Juventus making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
A 1-0 lead established.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
That intervention was very necessary. Away from immediate danger.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Now a chance to break. Dembele has a hit!
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Hit long and direct. Dembele. Doué has a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
And it's Dembele. Lee Kang-in. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Yildiz. Now it's David. David gets it out to the wing. Deep into stoppage time. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Juventus with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Marquinhos can get it clear. Locatelli. Miretti. In comes the delivery, and he's cut it out. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. How do you look back on the game?